Hey everyone, I know it's been a while since I've done a video update. Um, I've just been busy and I'm also really tired lately. I just don't feel like doing anything. Like, I'll wake up, my normal time. Like, I go to bed around 4 or 5 in the morning because I go to the gym after work. And I don't get out of work until 2. But, I go to the gym after work and then I go to sleep around 4 or 5 in the morning. And then, I always end up waking up around 12 or 1 or 2 or, usually no later than 2. And usually by then someone has called me to say something or ask something or tell me to wake up. But, yeah. I'm in the middle of getting ready for work, but I want to run out and pick up something to eat and run a couple errands before I go to work. So sometimes I stop while I'm doing my makeup and my hair, so I look kind of somewhat normal. I stop in the middle where I'm halfway done with everything, and then I just run out and do my errands. So, because I don't always like going and running my errands while I'm heavily made up for work, I'm always itching my face in these videos, but something always itches me or bothers me, or my lip gloss is annoying me or whatever. So there's always something going on. But I'm gonna go run some errands right now before I go into work. I did buy a plane ticket for New Jersey. I'm probably only gonna be there 4 whole days though, so for friends that watch this video, I apologize in advance if we don't get to hang out, but I only see my family twice a year right now, and I've been in Arizona for almost 2 years. So if you calculate that, I've probably only seen my family about 4 or 5 times since I've moved to Arizona almost 2 years ago. My 2-year anniversary is in November, the end of November, I think. So it's coming up fast. So I've been here almost 2 years. I've only seen my family 4 or 5 times since I've moved here. And I barely even talk to my family. My mom, I probably talk to her once a week. I talk to my brother probably once a month. And with the way me and my dad are, it seems like he and I only talk once a year or twice a year. I mean, we'll text each other, or he'll be like, oh, don't forget so-and-so's birthday or whatever, and I'll be like, yeah, I got it, cool. But yeah, my father and I really don't talk that much either. But, yeah, I mean, back to what I was saying, friends who watch these videos, if I don't get to hang out with you, obviously, I was only in Jersey for 4 whole total days, not counting the day, I flew in and only had half a day, or the morning I'm flying out, so I'm only there technically 3 hours for that day or whatever, if you consider, waking hours, the time you're there. I'm sorry if I don't get to see everybody. I'm probably moving to either Texas or Florida in January. I got kind of one of my friends, my friend Uzi, he is starting a scrap metal company where basically he's going to be shipping scrap metal to Pakistan, where he's from. He's Pakistani. But he's starting a company where he's going to be shipping scrap metal, 20,000 tons each month to Pakistan. So he probably is going to be moving to California. He said, he said he was between San Diego or LA, but knowing him, he's going to want to be in LA. So he told me, if business is really good, you should come out and help me with the business and everything, and I'll give you X amount each month. And I was like, oh, it's not bad. And he's like, oh, and then, if business gets better, I'll give you more. And I'm like, all right, well, see how business goes, let me know, and maybe I'll come out there. Why not? But, that's really a tentative plan. I really don't even know if it's for sure. I mean, California, it would be cool. I mean, I'm an East Coast person, though. And having lived in Arizona for over almost 2 years now, over a year and a half actually, having lived here, I've seen and met so many different people, and living in Jersey your whole life, it's really not good because you're sheltered from other people's lives. And everybody back home, back east, and I'm not saying I have a problem with East Coast people. I love people from back home, because back home we tell it like it is. We say, okay, here's what the problem is, this is how we're going to solve it, this is done. No crap, no bullshitting. And I like that. I like that we're blunt. I like that we have things to do, people to see, places to go. I like that lifestyle, because I'm a pretty hectic, frantic person myself, as everyone already knows. But out here in Arizona, it's a very transient state, and you meet people from everywhere. Like, I've met people from Wisconsin, from Texas, from Florida, from California, from Idaho, everywhere. Like, I've met people from all over, and people will come here, they'll come to Arizona, and they'll come here because of work, or because one of their family members moved out here or whatever, and some people end up staying for 10, 15, 20 years, their whole life. Other people will stay for about 2 to 5 years or whatever, and then end up going their own way, which is kind of what I'm doing. I've been here 2 years, and then almost 2 years, and then in January, my lease is up and I'm leaving, either to Texas or Florida for my own destiny, or, maybe if the California thing happens, cool, I'll go to California. I mean, I don't really have a plan in life. I'm going to go where the wind takes me. My job, I can, being an entertainer, I can entertain just about anywhere to any group of people. Doesn't really matter. Although, I have heard that it's going to be difficult for me to make money in Florida, because apparently the girls are very, dirty. Is the best word I can describe. They'll do a lot for a little amount of money, apparently. So, as much as I feel like I have a pull towards Florida. Like, I've always wanted to live there. I've always wanted to move there. I've loved it ever since, my family, we took a trip down there, and, I guess I was, 13. I was in, middle school, I think, 12 or 13. And my mom, my brother, and I, we went with my Aunt Janie and my cousin Whitney, and we all went to Walt Disney World when we were kids. And my dad stayed home because he's really not a family vacation type of guy. But we went there, and, at the time, it was really hot and humid, and I didn't like it at the time, but, since I've been there, I'm I really like that tropical area. And being in Arizona, we have 125-degree summers. And I've been here, last summer wasn't that bad. This summer, it's even better for me because I'm acclimated now, and I've realized I'm a very adaptable person. I can pretty much adapt to any environment, any situation, any type of people with ease. I mean, I might not necessarily like it at times, but I can do it. I can handle it. I'm a tough bird. But I figured Florida, with the humidity and everything, I wouldn't mind it after a year or so. So that's just me, though. I mean, I don't know what it is about Florida. I just have this pull towards it. I just really want to live there. I want to live in, the Tampa or Miami area, and I just want to sit on the beach, and I don't know. It's just, I feel like if I move to Florida, maybe I'll find peace. But, it seems like in life, things never really go the way you want them to. I mean, I never expected to move to Arizona or even be here. I was only supposed to be here for 3 months, work with a girlfriend, then go back to Jersey or go to Florida. I wanted to kind of move to Florida after I stayed in Arizona for a couple months. Let me check my time real quick. Yeah, I got 2 minutes left. But, life never really goes the way you expect it to or the way you want it to. And sometimes it's good that you don't always get what you want, because sometimes the thing that you wanted isn't really what's necessarily good for you. But, so, I mean, Florida, I don't think it's going to happen right away for me as much as I want to move there. I think it's going to be something where, I'm finally going to get there 10, 15, or 20 years from now, and I'll be finally, and then I'll feel like I really earned it. Because oftentimes the things that come easily to you weren't worth that much anyway. I mean, sometimes the things that it takes you a while to get them, or you have to work really hard to get them, those are things that are worth more than anything in the world. So I'm getting kind of teared up. I don't know why. I'm on my period again, so I'm a little more emotional. My hormones are a little whacked out right now. But so I feel like Texas is a big possibility in January when my lease is up. And, I mean, California is a possibility also. If I can quit entertaining for a while, I mean, I like the job. It's interesting. It's brought me a lot of things like wisdom and experience and the ability to deal with really difficult people despite the fact that you want to knock the brains out. I mean, the job has done a lot for me, but it's also kind of made me more bitter than I probably would have been. I just turned 21, and I'm such a pessimistic realist. I want to say I'm pessimistic. I try to be positive all the time, but I'm a realist, and dancing's brought me a little more bitterness, more distrust of people. Maybe it's just an East Coast thing. I don't know. But yeah, California might be a big thing in the future. It might be a possibility. It's still tentative. I don't know yet. I guess we'll just see what happens. I'm going to keep you guys updated as the months go by, because as I get closer and closer to my lease being up, the more I'm going to know about what's